Hello and welcome back. This time I thought we would go through a few of the Saga figures. We have the regular blue cards and the one with the gold lining here. So let's get started. And we're gonna start at the back here with this figure from Return of the Jedi and Jabba's sail barge. It's Tanis Spiek. So it's a cool looking alien and a rather large one, so well, you can feel it in your hand. It weighs a lot. Really cool. You can see here. Yeah. Really nice. And next, we're gonna go with this guy. Also from Return of the Jedi. Endor Rebel Soldier. And you can get this one in two different versions. So this is the bearded soldier. I do like this one. It's just sad that a lot of the figures from this line are posed in these, well, rather weird stances. So, yeah. It doesn't bother me as a collector, but it's not as fun as a kid when he received a few figures and could play around with them, and well, you can't with these. But here we have fan choice figure number 4, Macquarie Concept Stormtrooper with a shield and a lightsaber. And a stand. Looks really cool. And as you can see, the Stormtrooper didn't change that much from concept to reality, so yeah. And next figure will be a couple of Jedi younglings. So it's Ashla and Jempa. And no, it's not Ahsoka, it's Ashla. I know that some people argue that this was Ahsoka in the temple in Attack of the Clones, but no, it wasn't. Really cool with the small helmets. It's always nice to get extra Jedis, even younglings. And next we have the Protocol Droid from The Empire Strikes Back. So this is R3PO, Hoth evacuation. You can see him in the back in the Rebel base, Echo base. And it looks really cool, but One problem with the protocol droids of this line is that they are really short. So, yeah, they didn't go with the correct scale for the figures, it seems. Considering that all other lines have a full-size protocol droid. But yeah, still looks good. And then we have this guy from Return of the Jedi, also from Jabba's sail barge. It's Yakil, and he looks really nice. And he goes well with the first figure we looked at. And then we have one of the first with the backdrop in the bubble. So, from Attack of the Clones, Captain Typho. Let's see if we can focus here. Yeah. This is a really well-made figure. Looks beautiful. And next, you're gonna go with this figure from Return of the Jedi. It's Throne Room Duel Luke Skywalker and lightsaber battling action. So this is what I mean, that these figures work for collectors if you have them standing on a shelf. But as a kid, what are you supposed to do with this one? You can't really put him in the Millennium Falcon or an X-Wing or anything. You can just have him stand on this base plate and yeah, and look like the photo here. So it was really strange. See, you can slash his hands and break the railing there. And that's about it for this figure. Yeah, it's a strange choice that Hasbro made. But the next figure from A New Hope, Jaspur, Alien Bounty Hunter. And you might have seen him in the Cantina. And back then it was really cool to get more Cantina aliens. And it actually looks quite good. So, movie, figure. Movie, figure. Yeah. I approve. Next one is another heavy figure. So it's Dexter Jetster from Attack of the Clones. And I love this character. But it's a big one. So you get a lot of accessories. And yeah. Quite cool. And next we have from The Empire Strikes Back. It's Dengar. So cool. And I must say I like this figure. The design and the details and everything. It looks really good to be from such an early line. So, and let's move on to this guy from Return of the Jedi. You might seen him in the background of the Death Star. Imperial dignitary Kren Blista Veni. So we got a few of these Imperial dignitaries, but not the one we need from the, well, vintage line. But still, he is one of the guys in the movie. So, it's a nice addition. And then we have this. It's a Geonosian with a massive. So it's strange that they they mark this as a massive with a Geonosian and not the other way around. Because this is more or less a watchdog or a pet. And this is the main character of this package. But yeah, okay. At least it looks really cool. And it also has a real metallic chain attached to the Geonosian there on the arm. Oh. And then we have from Return of the Jedi, it's Han Solo, Endor Strike. And he's wearing his ATST driver disguise. Well, you don't really get to see Han Solo in this outfit more than, well, his face and shoulders on a view screen in the movie, but it's really nice that they made a whole figure of this. And then we have R2-D2 from Return of the Jedi and Jabba's sail barge. And he comes with the serving tray. I do like this one. But I never did like the third leg that's poking out like that. So, either way, it's a plus for me. Then we have Luke Skywalker from The Empire Strikes Back, and it's Hoth attack. So this figure, you got a rather large and heavy ice base, and you are supposed to connect this to another piece of ice that comes with the Wampa ice creature. And he came in a deluxe pack. And with those two connected, you can make Luke hang from the ceiling, and well, that scarf thing he has on his head can be, well, swiveled around so it hangs down. So it's a nice little detail. So here we have the Wampa with the base. So this is a fun thing when they connect these. You don't have to buy both, but if you do, you get a little extra. And then we have from A New Hope, General Jan Dodona. And I remember when this was released, I was really happy to get one of the generals from A New Hope. So cool. And you have all the medals for Luke and Han Solo and one extra, so I guess that one should belong to Chewbacca. And then we have Darth Vader. It's Bespin Duel. This is a really nice looking figure, but yet again in a strange pose that you can't really use him for anything else. But if you pop him on the shelf, he will look good. And then we have this guy, Admiral Ossel from The Empire Strikes Back. And it's the general that Vader chokes through the view screen. Really cool to get a figure of him. And then we have another general. It's Maideen, the guy with the worst hair in all Star Wars movies. The figure looks quite okay, but oh, come on. Really bad. But I do like that we got a figure of him. And he comes with that stick that was also included in the vintage figure. And everyone lost because it was just pointless to have it. And last but not least, we have this fishy guy. It's Kit Fisto, a Jedi Master. And he looks kind of cool, but since then we have gotten a few Kit Fistos that looks a lot better. But it worked when it came out. So that's all the figures I have for you this time. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more real soon. But until then, Bye bye.